With this video, I want to go over the journal entries, make sure you understand what I'm looking for from that assignment. The first three are due on the 10th, and basically they're free writing exercises designed to get you ready for the essay. Actually, this first couple are trying to get you ready for the course. Hopefully you've done this after the introduction paragraph and the syllabus quiz. You're going to use the basic formatting you did for the intro paragraph and put all three journal entries into one document. Then put that into the Dropbox. So you may not do the entries all at once, but try and do them all. Please do them all in one document and send it all as one document. And then you're going to see it once we're done with the journals, we're going to get into the first essay, and I'll do a different video on that one. To find the journals, you want to get into the D2L course and go to the content page. And I'm already at the journal entries. If you don't see them right away, like say the last thing you did was the syllabus quiz, it might pop up something like this. You need to come to the table of contents, get down to journal entries, and click on those journal entry prompts. And once you get in there, you're going to see they're basically free, like I said, free writing exercises. In other words, I don't grade them strictly on grammar and sentence structure or things like that. But it should be in legible, fairly decent English. But the main point is that you're going to look at the prompt, think about it, and then respond intelligently in at least 150 words, pretty much as fast as you can go. If you go over the 200 word count, don't worry about it. Sometimes students just kind of get going on it and kind of look up like, oh, wait a minute, I think I'm done. And you might be. If it's over 200 words, don't worry about it. But keep in mind, you're not writing an essay here. It's more of a free writing kind of response. You cannot handwrite these. I don't know how you're going to send them to me if you do. It's an internet class, so you have to word process these. A little glitch in the directions there. But for the first one, you're going to watch a video on growth mindset. You might have had this before. That's kind of an important idea about how we learn and how the brain works and what's expected of you in college and high school, obviously. Some problems may not apply to you. Most of you probably don't have children. But you want to think about how your parents praised you, how your teachers praised you. Does it affect how you approach schoolwork in your life? It's kind of interesting ideas there. You can feel free to disagree with the video if you're like, no, I think they're making too big a deal out of this. Or maybe this is important for some people, but for me, it's maybe not quite a big deal. That's kind of up to you. But the important thing is show me you've watched the video, you thought about it, and make sure you make the 150 words with each entry. And if you go like 250 words with one entry, you still have to do 150 words with the next one, right? It's not an average, so 150 words with each entry. The next one's going to be a reading about self-regulated learning. You can just click on the link, and hopefully it'll pop up. There it goes. Not the most exciting reading. You're going to notice the documentation. They're actually using APA, which we'll do later on in the course. But this goes over basically just the idea that being a good student is not something that accidentally happens. It's a planned event usually for most students, and it just kind of goes to the different techniques students use to succeed in their studies. And again, you don't have to agree with all this, or you might just comment on, I'm pretty good at some of this, but I need to work on something else. But hopefully it's kind of interesting material. Hopefully the first two kind of show you that the research is, hopefully if you're a good student, is supporting what you're doing. If you're not the best student, the research is kind of saying, here's some ways you can improve on that, right? The first essay is a song analysis, so I'm just asking you kind of a softball question. What kind of music do you like? What songs might mean something to you? Again, I'm going to go over that essay. But you want to find a song that actually means something to you, not just, that's the coolest song ever. It's hard to get an essay out of that. But it might remind you of a person or, doing something with your friends or whatever like that. It may not be the most serious song ever. There's plenty of silly songs that might mean something very important to you. And again, make sure you get to 150 words. But the first three are due on Monday. I want to use that basic MLA formatting from the introduction paragraph and just, again, put all three entries in one document, even though you may not complete them all at once. And you're going to put all three into the Dropbox in one document. If you have any questions about it, be sure and let me know. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.